Today, well,
this is a bit different to our usual videos.
we're just mixing it
It's
up,
a bit more
girl.
serious this time because, I don't know,
Okay, Grace wrote this poemy, speechy, spoken wordy thing about society,
yeah.
and it's really good, so I'm just supporting my girl, and we're gonna do it, and for you.
Yeah.
So we hope you enjoy, and we hope that it really just gets you thinking really deep.
Society.
Opinions.
Now, some of you might say this is cliche, but hey,
This way you're giving us something to talk about today.
society.
Opinions.
This is something people often address, an expression of individuality, maybe used to impress. But here's where two words differentiate. There's your opinion and a judgment on which you derogatorily state. To me, it confuses why one would want to lessen the merit or reputation so that another loses. But do you gain? What you don't realise is that by creating a persona of superiority towards another has the power to make them go insane. Society.
Opinions. Now, I'm not going to go into this topic with much detail, because I'm definitely not an expert, and it shouldn't take some people killing themselves for you to realise that being hateful is wrong. But here's what I am going to unveil. The strongest risk factor for suicide is depression, and suicide takes the lives of nearly 30,000 Americans every year. It is beneficial to know that many who attempt suicide never even seek professional care. This is where you come in. If people aren't looking for help, then maybe it wasn't clear to them it was always there. Once someone hates themselves, it may have gone too far. Depression and suicide are about prevention, so you need to show people that you care.
Society.
Opinions.
You don't need to tell someone that their hair looks messy today, or that their life decisions don't coincide with what you think is the way. There are too many words based on hate, on your mental, emotional, or physical state, on whether or not you're late, on your Facebook likes, say your social fate, on who or what gender you're allowed to date. Wait. One day we will all incinerate. Okay, maybe not so literally as such, but human oblivion is inevitable, and there will come a day where people are in existence, so just hold on to whatever you can clutch. If it makes you happy and it's what you want to do, then do it. Make unwanted negative opinions totally irrelevant and just follow your wit. Now, I'm not encouraging you to be reckless and dangerous. You don't even have to care about what I'm saying, as I too am just stating various opinions, but what I'm trying to not do is this. I have so far to go, but I'm just doing my bit to try and educate in an area that I am passionate about because of my experience and my current mind state. Society.
Opinions. What I'm trying to say is that if you do not want to do something, then do not do it. But if someone else does, and what they want is not harmful to anyone, no matter how much you don't agree with it, just please, do not try and make them quit. I know that someone's motives and actions can seem so wrong from the outside, and sometimes they make it so hard to relate. But make educated decisions on whether or not you should keep your judgment to yourself so that another person does not deteriorate.
Society.
Opinions.
Now, I've said this before on a website called Ask FM of the social networking kind. However, kind is probably the antonym for what type of reputation the site does leave behind. So the question or hate that I witnessed was regarding the topic of sex. Obviously, the subject is widely discussed from one person to the next. So it has become evident to me that a young individual's worth is often judged by the amount of sex they are having. The thing here is, as long as everything is safe and consensual, if you want to have sex on the first date, then do it without fear of someone else attacking. The same goes for those of you who are waiting till marriage before you do the deed, and to those of you who want to have sex with someone of the same gender, then please, do proceed. Society.
Opinions. Oh, and while we're on this topic, here's another thing that I feel like I need to raise. I see so many pictures on the internet of young people, girls in bikinis and boys who are shirtless, which do attract a lot of praise. Except the interesting thing is that the amount of praise is at equal with the amount of disapproval. You'd think that because society paints pictures of perfection, that when a young person was comfortable enough to post a picture of their body online, it would be seen as respectable. But no. These days it's more alarming for a person to love themselves and be comfortable with who they are than it is for them to hate themselves, which is so wrong. And then people get behind their keyboards saying cover up and have some self-respect. So the once confident individual is left thinking about their newfound insecurities all night long.
Society.
Opinions.
Never tell someone that their personal preferences are wrong or that they need to have more self-respect. Self-respect is not the respect you have for someone, it is the respect that they have for themselves, and maybe the only thing that needs work is your intellect. I guess the point I'm trying to reach is that someone's personal choices, without having a detrimental effect on you, create their own unique character, even if your standards they do breach. If you don't like something that someone else is doing, but you realize that it shouldn't even bother you, just count 1, 2, 3. Let them be, and you will see, being nice is free. I bet you will feel better to some degree. Happiness, after all, is the key. Society.
Opinions.
It is healthy to express your opinion, and don't let anyone tell you that you can't.
Now, this is the root of our rant. Having an educated attitude towards a person, place, thing, or situation is completely beneficial to all involved, often known as harmless banter and is based off intuition.
However, having an inoffensive opinion about an individual's drive is not to be confused with a depreciating statement made purely because you don't like the way someone else chooses to be alive. Society.
Opinions.
Great! We hope you like that. I'm sorry that it's a bit different from our usual videos.
Apologize.
No, but make sure to share this because I think it's something that a lot of people could benefit from hearing. And subscribe, like, share, you know what to do.
Yeah. Thanks.